plot the points 2, 4, and 2, negative 8 on the coordinate below, coordinate plane below. So 2 on the x, 4 on the y, and the second point is 2 on the x and negative 8 on the y. Okay. What is the distance between these 2 points? Okay. So let's copy these to the board. So see that the distance, the 2 points, both points are on the same point on the x-axis. So the distance from this point to the 0 is 4, and from this point to this point, from the 0 to this point is 8. So we have 4 plus 8, which is 12. So the distance is 12. And this means that 4 minus negative 8 equals 12. You can also think about it. If we shift the upper point 8 points upwards, 8 notches upwards, it will be located on 2 on the x and 12 on the y, and if we shift this point 8 notches upwards, it will be located here. So let's draw it. So let's continue the y-axis upwards. Let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 10, 11, and 12. So let's say we take this point here, 8 notches, 8 hash marks upwards, so it will be located here on y12. And if we do the same with this point, it will be located here on y0. So 12 minus 0, 12 minus 0 is 12. So when we subtract a negative number, we basically calculate the distance of the positive number, which is 4, and add to it the distance of the negative number from the 0, which is 8. So we're actually doing addition. 8 plus 4 plus 8, which explains why when we subtract from a positive number a negative number, we basically flip the sign to a positive. to an addition. Okay. So the distance is 12 units. Point M is located at 4 minus 2. Point M so let's put it on the coordinate plane. So point M is located at 4, negative 4, negative 2, and here, 4, negative 2. This is point M. Okay. And they want to know what is located 2 units from point M. Okay. So the distance from point M to point C is 1, 2, 3 units. So it's not point C, and the distance from A to M is 2 plus 2 is 4, and from the distance from M to B is 4 plus 4 plus 4, which is 12. So 2 units away is the x-axis. Point H is located at 2, negative 7. Okay. So point H is located at 2, negative 7. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is point H. Okay, select all the following that are 7 units from point H. Okay, negative 7 and 7 on the Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is negative 7 on the X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This point is negative 7 and 7. The x-axis is located here, and it's indeed 7 because this is 7. No. This is 2 negative 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We get to the x-axis. So the x-axis is correct. Negative 7, negative 5. Negative 5 is here. Negative 7 is here. So this is negative 5, negative 7. So the distance here is also 7, because on the x-axis we have a distance. This point is 2 units to the right of the y-axis, and this point here is 5 units to the left of the y-axis. So the distance from the horizontal line is 7.7 units. So this is also correct. Negative 5, negative 7. And this is positive 2, etc. Okay. So this is also correct. Okay. Plot 2 points. Erase this. Plot 2 points that are 6 units from point B and also share the same y-coordinate as point B. Plot 6 units. Okay. So if they share the y, they have to be on this line, and they have to be 6 units away. So I can put one here. So this first point that I plotted is on the x on the y, on the x on 1, and on the y on 8. No, it has to be on 9 because the B point is y 1, 3, so 1, 9. And the second one, okay, so this is 3 units away, we get to the x, then we go 6 more downwards, okay, so, no, 6 units, so we need to go 3 units, okay, so in total we have a distance from B to the x-axis here, we have a distance of 3 units and then 3 more units, so the total distance is 6, and from this to this is also a distance of 6, and they are the same y-coordinate. Okay. Plot 2 points that are 6 units from point B and also share the same y-coordinate. The same height, okay, but the same. When they say the same y-coordinate, it means the same height, the same horizontal location, the same altitude. Okay, so B 1, 3. So the first one will be located here. 7 on the x and 3 on the y. That's the same y. And second one will be located here. The distance needs to be 6 units away. So 7 minus 1 is 6. And 1 minus -5 is 6. The total distance between these 2 points is 6. And the distance from 1 to the y-axis is 1 unit, and then we have another 5 units from this point to the y-axis, so in total we have 6 units, and they are the same height and same y-coordinate. All 3 points have a y-coordinate of 3. The B point has an x of 1, this has an x of 7, and this has an x of -5. Okay. Plot the points -8, 7, -8, 7, and 5, 7, 5, 7 on the coordinate plane below. What is the distance between these 2 points? Okay. Okay, so we can calculate this. The distance from this point to the y-axis is 5. Okay, so 5, and the distance from this point to the y-axis is 8. So 5 plus 8 is 13. Or we can say, actually, let me see if I got the points correctly. -8 and 7 on the y. +5 and 7 on the y. Okay. So we can also write it as 5 minus -8, which is the same as 5 plus 8, which is 13. We can count. This distance is 8 hash marks, 8 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so in total we have 13. Point M is located at -7 and 0. Okay. What is located 6 units from point M? -7 and 0. Okay, so let's plot it. -7 and 0. -7 and 0. This is point M. And what is located 6 units from point M? Point C. Okay. The distance from point M to point C on the y-axis is 6. In other words, 6, 0, because point M on the y-axis is on 0 minus -6. That means we calculate the distance between these 2 points, which is 6. So point C here is the answer. Point Q is located at -4, 6, and point R is located at, okay, so let's try to solve it without the coordinate plane. We see that both points are on the same y. Okay, so only distance is on the x-axis. The first point is located -4, which means it's at a distance of 4 points from the left of the y-axis until the y-axis. So 4 plus 8 is 12. Okay, so now let's check it. I will write the answer first. No, I will then draw a coordinate plane. Okay, let's say each hash mark is representing 2 units. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, -2, 6, -8, 6, -8, and so, okay, the first point is -4 and 6. So this is 6, so -4 and 6 will be here. This is the first point. -4 and 6, and this is Q. Okay, point R is located at +8 and 6. +8 and 6. So this is point R. +8 and 6. Okay. So to tell the difference between these two, we combine the distances from the y-axis. The y-axis, this is the x-axis. So the distance from this point to the y-axis is 4 units. Okay. And the distance from the r to the y-axis is 8. So 4 plus 8 is 12. Okay. You can also think about it as 8 minus -4, which is also 8, because it calculates the distance between these 2 points. Okay. Okay, so I had one mistake. It means I will do this practice once more in the next video. See you.